forgot to start the stream on YouTube. My bad. I gotta get my ED doing more damage, man. I just don't know how. It just has no support. Like, there's so little that actually works to scale your essence strain, man. Other than plus level. I'm just picking up gold. If y'all want to like chain dynamite ED, that's fine by me. Holy shit, what was that? Them boys hurt. Dude, I want another link on my Hexblast so bad. So bad. Where are we going with hard points now? I need to get that figured out. We could go here for the ent, but probably not. I don't think that's the correct course of action. Okay, it will take, we could try to get mind over matter, but we get basically nothing while we travel there, like at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points, all travel, 2 skill, like 2 jewel sockets. That's it. And if we try to go a different way, hold on. Oh wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is technically faster to do. Is there anything along this travel path that matters though? Or is it literally just fucking travel nodes again? It looks like it's travel and nothing that we would want. Max ES doesn't do anything for us. Let's see. Crit. The thing is, I feel like we want, I know what it feels like I want to do. I don't think there's points to do it. I don't know where we would find the points to do it. And that's a problem. And then I don't know how mom's gonna feel not being a Sork. You know? Like that could feel so bad. That has the potential to just feel terrible. If we're being completely honest, it has the potential to just be, man. I really want these nodes. I'd like to get this 8% damage from mana. I'd like to get adverse growth, and then I would love to anoint mental perseverance to get another 18% of our damage onto our mana. But again, it's so many points that I'm struggling to do it. Like to get to there, how many points? What's the fastest way I can get to this point? I think it's still this, right? And this is just ass. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points, dude. Level 80 is when I would be able to get to adverse growth. And the problem is there's nothing really I would drop. I need to know if this is actually giving me area of effect on my curse or not. Is there a way for me to see the radius? 4.7. And then how big is my Into the Breach? It doesn't say. Shit. If I drop those nodes, does this reduce this? I'm sure, surely it does, right? I mean, I would love to test it, but the respec alone is just fucking gonna destroy my the respec alone is kind of gonna. I've not done anything but sell my rares for like the last, I don't know, ever since I started mapping. I haven't disenchanted a single run. I've just been selling them because I need the gold. But we still have no gold. So yeah. Time to refocus. Sure. Let's see how this feels. I think it's gonna feel real bad. I think it's gonna feel real bad. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, it does. Like, look at the radius. Like, look how close they have to get to me now to be able to be cursed. They have to be so close to me. Oh no, man. Let's just play with it for a bit and see how we feel about it. Let's just see how we feel about it. What the hell? Hmm. Holy shit. Can we rock with this for now? Maybe. If 5 points gets me here, we can try and see how this goes. I think we're just gonna do strength for now for the extra life. Yeah, we'll just do all strength for more life for now. And then that puts us 3 points away from mind over matter. We'll have to see how that goes. I'm not supremely confident in it yet. We'll see. Like, we could try it right now if we really, really wanted to. Actually no, because if we're trying mind over matter, we would get rid of these. So we can try it right now. Let's give it a shot, I guess, and see how it feels.
Go on. Speak. I must meditate.
1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna want EB. And then we'll have to see. I don't know how this is gonna feel.
Must restrain myself.
This might feel absolutely fucking terrible, and I just don't know it yet. Let's figure this out. Let's see. Holy. My mana bar just went so empty. That's wild. And yeah, it cut my... It cut my my flame regen in half as well.
Need more mana.
This is exactly what I was worried about. I don't know how you sustain this without holy shit.
No mana.
Yeah. So I got surrounded. They smashed all of my mana, and then I just couldn't cast and died. if I had not been mom there, I wouldn't have even, it wouldn't have been even a problem because I would have just been able to cast my ability and kill them. But because I was mom, I just had no fucking mana. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. And if this doesn't work, what the fuck do we do? Because Acolyte just, I'm struggling to understand the point of this Ascendancy the longer I play it, man. I really, really, really am. Just what is the fucking point? Like, this is great until it's not. Right? Like, having the leech is cool, but I don't have the leech in the point in the where I need it. If I'm surrounded, I can't get to a flame to leech my mana, which means I have no mana, which means I just die. Darkness is complete trash. It turns off all of your auras, all of them. You have no way to use auras because you can't use darkness as a reservation. And you just take so much damage from hits that even at like 500 darkness, like 2 white mob attacks were like popping most of my darkness. So what's the point of this? The reservation lasts 10 seconds, which means that this is useless. This is actually useless. There is no point in having damage that you lose as you take damage, right? Like, you would want the opposite to be true. You would want this to be the more reserved darkness you have, the more damage you have, if anything. Because you need, if you've got darkness reserved, that means you're taking damage, which means you need the damage at that point. It's just I don't understand any of this. Instant mana leech is so pointless. I don't get it, man. What is the point? And I don't, how are you supposed to play? Like, I could maybe see some CI arguments, but how do you deal with bleed? Because if I'm not mistaken, bleed goes through ES. I don't get it, dude. Like, my mana regen is so bad right now. Yeah, it's second. It's 69, dude. How do you play mind over matter without being a Torque? I'm sure there's something that that I could be missing. Let me go. Somebody said that maybe. Who was it? Captain Lance was doing something maybe with it. Let me check if he's dropped any info. Because again, how do you do it if you're not fucking Sork is the question. I don't know how it works. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's just I don't know how this. I think we just drop it. It's not worth it. It's kind of just.
Time to refocus.
I was really hoping that this would work. It's just I don't know. Maybe it could if we had like a ton of like high regen worlds. I don't see it right now. I really don't see it happening right now. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 9. Let's do some respecking as much as we can.
Speak. Go.
All right, so we can respect. How many points right now?
Let's try something different.
All right, mind over matter's gone. What the hell?
Speak. I must meditate.
How do we want to set this tree up? There's going to be a lot of respecking, I feel like, going on. All right. Oh, let's just keep going for now, I guess. So we got a rare down here that we missed. Let's go back and get that.
I carry few possessions, and I don't have room for that.
No, bro, I just need gold, so you gonna have to. We gonna have to run it, bro. We taking everything. I need all the gold, all of it. I need to respec my tree, bro. So.
Time is of the essence.
You know what? I'm desperate enough. If it's blue, I'm selling it, even if it's got sockets, dog. I need the money. We need the money. Got another one. Bro, what is it with these fucking crabs, dude? Why do they hurt so bad? Like, they're like probably one of the scariest damn mobs in the entire game. Like, unironically.
Go.
Let us try out an expedition, see how this goes. missed this little zone down here. Almost forgot to check it. Brother.
Fall. I must maintain a fine balance. Yes.
Really? That's crazy to me. I don't believe that number. That's wild. There's absolutely no shot. All right, baby's first breach. Let's go. Go and just drop that out.
Why did
Okay.
that energy feel familiar?
Bruh. How you an Acolyte of Chayula and don't know what a breach is? We gotta have a conversation, brother. Somebody must have been slacking on their studies. Two ball orbs. Okay. All right, let's go sell. We need all the gold. Also, there's something we can put in here. We can upgrade a spirit gem. We could upgrade our withering presence. We could upgrade our blasphemy. Probably a withering presence realistically here. Wait a minute. All right, so that should be enough to fix our tree, right?
Let's try something different.
Yeah, undo these points. We need this point. We need this point. We need one more point. It's fine. We'll just undo kind of whatever for now. Just so we can pop this in. And we can start pulling these points out. We almost got it. All right, so we can put that one back. Let's see. What if we dropped EB for now? Maybe that's the, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We've got one more point left to throw somewhere, question mark. We could go for that real quick. One, two. All right, so we're going to unspec this, pop it here. After that, we can unspec these 2 points and put them here. And then we'll just start working our way forward this. All right. Oh, we have a plan in mind at least. I'll be right back. I gotta take a quick break. All right, let's get back to it.
My journey continues.
Brother. Stop with the fucking stuns, dude. Fuck off. That is so fucking retarded, man. Like, the fucking ads on the outside of the arena were literally stunning me with their bullshit arrows. What? I don't fucking get it, dude. What do you want me? GGG, please tell me what you want me to do. Because I've spent every single day since this goddamn game launched trying to make a chaos skill work, and they're all ass. They take too much setup. They don't do enough damage. I don't know what do you want me to fucking do? Why do I have a chaos monk if every chaos skill is shit? Essence Drain does not scale enough. I have +6 to Essence Drain with spell damage. It can be, I have to sit there and wait for it to kill white mobs, dude, in T1 maps. What are we talking about? I have damage there, damage there, damage from fucking this, damage here. What are we doing, dog? This doesn't even work for it. I could go fucking like I could go Infernalist and as an Infernalist and get the +5 in Demon, the +5 to skills. But I don't even think that's gonna do anything. I'm not like I don't fucking get it, dude. Like the supports, and then the fucking supports are so bad for this, dude. Like what are we doing? Like I can bear I don't know what the fuck you want me to do, dude. I'm trying my damnedest to make this work, but it's just I don't like realistically. I don't want to play the same fucking 5 builds that everybody else is playing because that's kind of what's happening right now, low key. It's like the same like 3 or 4 or 5 builds tops that everybody's playing. If you remove Comet from the game, how many that nukes like 20% of all the people that are playing the game right now. Not even kidding. I don't get it, dude. Like it's not even like I can go fucking poison because poison's complete ass. Like it's complete ass. Like chaos damage does not scale poison. So I'm scaling my initial hit and that's it. And that's it. And that's all that's happening is I'm scaling my initial hit.
I must meditate.
I just don't fucking get it, dude. I don't know how I'm supposed to scale this at all. It just nothing is hey, let's actually take a look. Like completely ignoring Hexblast from it. Let's just look at Essence Drain, right? Almost none of the supports actually function with that skill. You have drain elements, which sure, I guess, but I have to have an ailment on the target. How the hell am I going to guarantee that there's an ailment on the target? I guess poison? But then I'm investing into poison simply to make a support work. And that's it. Like, that's all I'm doing. It's just like, I don't quite get it. Like actually, I will literally run down the entire list of supports for Essence Drain because there's basically nothing. You don't need arcane. You don't need cast speed for Essence Drain, so that's not a support. Arcane, like you're not casting enough for Arcane Search to do anything. All of this is literally nothing. You don't need chain. You don't need any of the poison stuff because you're not poisoning with ED. So all of that does nothing. Like, I mean, you could use Hourglass, but how the hell, like, that's plus 10 seconds to the cooldown, dude. What? Plus 10 seconds to the cooldown is crazy talk. What are we talking about? Like, you get 40% more damage, and even on bosses, that plus 10 to skill, that plus 10 seconds to cooldown, for getting that 40% more damage multiplier, you're cutting your uptime by 50%. So useless. Because like my duration with a persistence gem is like 5 seconds. So it's on there for 5 seconds getting 40% more damage, but then I can't even cast. What are we talking about? None of this does anything. I mean, technically minion packed, but I don't want to have to play. I don't want to put a minion. First and foremost, minions with no support just die instantly. They won't even be alive for me to use the minion pack. Like, they just will not be there to actually use this with. And if I'm supporting my minions, why on earth would I actually play Essence Drain? I would just go into minions. So this doesn't make any sense. None of this works. Swift Affliction, like in the like Swift Affliction works, and Persistence works. Those are the only 2 gems in tier 1 supports that work for ED. If you go into tier 2, first row, use all of this bad or use. Like, all of this does actually nothing. All of this does nothing. You technically have Intense Agony, but you're... Bro, what? And it only works on full life enemies. So if you touch a mob at all before your ED gets to it, your support does nothing. After the first cast on a boss, the support does nothing. So what is the point of this? And you're losing skill effect duration. Like, I would lose, like, I'm at 5 seconds on my ED. I would lose 1.25 seconds of duration just by putting this in. So it's not like it's what are we talking about? Like, this would literally be 12% more damage and only work on full HP enemies. Nothing else here even works, or to even try to pretend like it's going to give damage to it. So tier 2 has no supports for ED at all. They do not exist. Moving into tier 3, we get Chaos Mastery, which is +1 to the skill. That's it. That's not enough. That's like some shit you throw in and like your last slot because you have no supports left. Again, we've got poison, but you're not poisoning. It's just like you're not doing that. All of this doesn't work with the skill. Doesn't work with the skill. This doesn't work because the 25% damage is only on the hit portion, not the dot portion. So that doesn't work. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. And this doesn't work. None of this works to do anything for ED. So it's not even like I wanted to make this work so bad. It's not a skill, dude. It's not. There's no support for dot damage on the tree at all. There's poison support. There's chaos support. There's not dot support. I have no way to like do anything to it. Like, I can't even use... Controlled destruction because that's only for hits and ailments. but not dot damage, so that doesn't even work. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, but this shit just. And like, let's assume let's assume we used this, right? We used Hourglass. So we'd get 140%. We'd be doing 140% damage, right? But our uptime is 50%. So it's a 30% damage loss. I don't know what the fucking point is, dog. I don't get it. The only way to get another support on ED is to have a minion set up. It is literally the only way. And then you have to make your minions survive so that you can even have them alive to use the minion pact. I don't get the point of this skill as it's currently iterated. And like, there's a couple of missing supports here, but like, do we really think that there's going to be anything in here to actually support ED based off of the classes that we're missing? I don't at all. Maybe if we get lucky, there's one more support on Shadow somewhere that would work with ED, but I doubt it. So now we're just fully into Hexblast, which is great and all. But problem number one is, I don't know, there's so many problems with this shit. I don't know, dude. It's hard to justify even trying to make this work when there are people out there that can press one button and blow up entire screens already. Like, it's hard to justify this. It's hard for me to recommend this to somebody when shit like Cast on Freeze Comet exists. Like, why would I not just tell you to go play that and have 10 times the clear, 10 times the safety, because you're freezing anything and everything on the damn screen, and you can hit things at the edge of the screen. I can't, like, this is my attack radius. If you're outside of like right here, I can't hit you. If you're right here, or like, all of this is outside of my attack range. Like, all of that. I mean, I could try to make it a little bit bigger, but that would mean I would have to drop magnified effect, which at this point I might as well do anyway. Because what is it really doing for me? Like, if my ED is actual garbage, if my ED is dog shit on even white packs, why would I ever need area of effect on my contagion? And then I can't even put this on my curses because it has a cost multiplier. Well, it doesn't have a reservation multiplier, so let's see. Let me see if it'll work. Okay, but did it actually increase? Because I know what my radius is, and it's 3.7. It did increase the radius. Okay, thank God. Like, I feel like Hexblast, I don't know. Hexblast for clear wants to be a 2-button build. But Hexblast for single target wants to be a 1-button build. And they just don't work. Like, it's just, I don't know. I was really hoping ED would be worth a damn, but it's just like, it's a level 21, dude. And it takes the almost the entire duration to kill a white mob in a tier 1 map at level 21. What? Why? I just don't understand. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just try. Like, I cannot. I can't be this mad and not just try this shit, I guess, right? Give me Intense Agony. I'm almost positive this is gonna be complete ass, but we gotta try. We gotta try. I'm not gonna use my Hexblast if it's not on trash mobs in this map. I'm just gonna go in and use my ED Contagion. With that being the case, let me go ahead and move my Magnifier back to my Contagion. And then let's see what happens. Because at this point, I don't know, man. What am I doing? No, it doesn't work. Yeah.
The swarm never ends.
It's so bad, man. I think my other problem I'm having with ED is that if I truly want to play an ED focused build, what I should probably be doing is manually casting curses. But then this turns into 3 buttons on every single pack. I've got to drop the curse, Then I've got to drop the contagion. Then I've got to drop the ED. And that just does not feel good. Like, it would be like, curse, boom, boom. But I would have to do that for every single pack.
The dreamer provides.
I don't know, man.
I have no room for that.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep going until like level, I don't know, until like 80. If this doesn't feel any better, I'm just, I don't know. Do I have it in me to level a third fucking character? I don't know if I'd have the answer for that. Like, it just takes so damn long. It'd be like another day or two minimum before I would even be able to get to maps again. Hmm. Let's take a look at something for a minute. Like, who would this be? But like, let's just see who all this would be better on. Because the biggest problem I'm having right now, I think, is like, God, there's so many problems, and I don't know how to fix any of them. Essence Drain feels like shit. Hexblast. Hexblast basically makes me melee. I can't go mind over matter because I'm not a fucking sorcerer, which means I don't have this. Mercenary, maybe? No, probably not. I mean, Gimling would. Gimling gives us quality, it gives us levels. This helps alleviate some of the problems we're having with supports because too many of our skills need the same support. Yeah, this doesn't work. Like this does nothing. I don't know. Let me look at Infernalist real quick. I need to see. Like, I need to actually be able to see what it looks like. Give me to go planner. Surely they have that on Maxwell, right? Let's see. They do. So, Infernalist. This is the only other class that kind of makes. I don't know. I don't think Gimling Legionnaire is going to be good enough, but maybe. Like, we just have we do have a lot of overlapping skills or supports that are kind of kicking my ass. Let's take a look at the layout of this. Okay, so we don't care about that. This is the demon form. What? Why does it say press? Like, come on. Why the hell is that doing that? Why does it say press Alt to inspect? It does not actually let me inspect it. What's the point? Actual plays. GOE2 wiki. I want to see the specifics of demon form real quick. Sure. Infernalist. Demon form. Shapeshifting skill that allows a player to shapeshift into a demon, increasing their damage output at the cost of fire damage taken. What? Ah, nah, dog. Oh, yeah. The fucking... I'm confused. Why would you want this then? Or does that limit it? Is it unlimited and does demon form just continue to ramp until you like ramp the demon flame? Is that what happens? Oh god, I hope not. That just sounds terrible. Like, how the hell do you use that ascendancy at the beginning? Can you even use it at the beginning? Or are you kind of just like soft locked out of not actually having that skill until you get to this? Let me see if this has any merit to it. Because there is that ring. Converts their mana pool into Infernal Flame. Sure. Okay. Okay, so this... No, I need to check DB. I need to see that ring. I don't know, man. Like Infernalist basically just only really has a little bit that works here. Huh? Um, it's really just all about demon form. I feel like there's missing information here. Hmm. I'm like, we could try it, but fuck, man, I don't want to keep leveling this. I don't want to keep leveling characters to try to make a skill work that just can't work. You know, that's kind of where that's kind of my problem right now. I guess if I had to pick one problem, that's it. I don't want to keep leveling characters to try to make a skill work that just doesn't work. And I don't like if I level if I level an Infernalist and it's still ass, I will not play another character until there's like major changes to PoE. And I don't know if I want to put myself in that position. Like, I can't be on character 3 and still just be completely disappointed with everything that's happening with the build. Let me see if I can find this. I feel like there's missing information because I swear Demon Form gave you +5 to your skills, doesn't it? The fucked up thing, you know what's really fucked up? Everything I look at that's a spell build, they're all the same spell. It's all of them. Every single one of them is playing some type of comet trigger build. All like, is there any other spell being played right now? That's crazy. Even the Infernalists are playing comet. Information, thank you for the follow. Oh boy. Does demon form give you +5 to skills while it's activated? Because I feel like that's something that I remember it doing, but it's not listed anywhere. And then see, my concern with anything to deal with my concern with Infernalist is that the mana costs are just gonna go fucking sky high. I don't know. I really just want to play it. I really just want Essence Drain to be good. And I just... it just doesn't feel like it is. Like every time I press ED Contagion, I'm just like, why didn't I just press Hexblast instead? Like I could go, there you go, ED Contagion. Any day now. Oh, it didn't even last long enough to kill him. Or I could just be pressing Hexblast, and it's just like, I don't know. There's just not enough support for ED to be a real skill. Like, at best, it can be a support skill on single target, I guess. But like, realistically, I could see that being the case, because if I take out, so I have a +6 staff right now, and so my Hexblast is currently like level 20, right? Which means it's got 6 more levels to go from the gym itself, 1 more level to go from a support, and then if I was an Infernalist, another 5 levels. So that would be plus 12 levels. I don't even want to know what the mana cost would be if I had a level 20 Hexblast with all of those extra skill levels. I don't want to know. Because before I put in inspiration, my skill was costing like 20% of my mana pool, and I could not sustain it. Even with having like 11 or 12 points solely dedicated to mana regeneration, I just could not sustain it. Maybe if I had like mana rolls on gear, because they're vastly superior to the tree's kind of lackluster, it could be a possible, but I mean, until I get them, it's kind of hard to speak on something until I get it, you know? And then I think almost everything about the Acolyte is kind of just, I figured it was going to be a lot worse than I was hoping the moment I found out that the purple flames don't stack properly. I'll tell you what this is what I really, the Chayula monk. I feel like it was supposed to have chaos attack skills to use, and I just never got them, and they never made them. And now this is what we have. We have a half-baked Ascendancy with skills that it wants that don't exist. That's what it feels like playing it. God damn it, man. Am I about to level an Infernalist? Nah, I'll get to level 80 first, and then I'll decide. I think that's going to be the play. Get to level 80, see how it feels, and then if I need to reroll Infernalist, reroll Infernalist. Exalted Orb. Hello. On your demon form, before you got the ascendancy that caps your demon flame at 10, does the demon flame just continue to ramp infinitely until you can't sustain it anymore? Is that how it works? Oh, wait, hold on. Doink. Okay. How bad does that feel? I'm curious. Like before you get the second ascendancy, how bad does pressing demon form feel? Like, I'm not sure how fast those stacks ramp. I gotta stop picking these damn things up. How many X do we have? We have 5. How much is it for a 5 link? Yeah, like the sustain once you get the I'm sure the sustain once you have the second ascendancy that caps it at 10 is going to be pretty smooth. I'd wager. Yeah, I feel like what's gonna happen is I'm gonna press demon form in a boss and just sit in that shit way too long, die and get Omega triggered because I was greedy, and then do the same thing the next time I go fight the boss. I feel like that's what would happen before I get the second Ascendancy. Holy shit, it's 17? Brother. God damn.
Speak.
You know what? Let me try something. I'm not using Profane Ritual right now, so we can... kind of remove that for now. What is the lowest mana cost I can get on... What's the lowest level I can get Despair? A level 9 skill gem. Do I have a level 9 skill gem? I have a 10. I want the lowest level possible curse. So I guess it would be Despair at 10. I think I have a 10 Despair already. Right? Yeah. Despair 10. Impending Doom. Heightened Curse. Decaying Hex. Get out. The problem though is that I can't really try this out because I have this shit, which doubles the activation delay. I feel like if I want to try this out, I need to have these points. Or at the very least, this node. Wait, isn't there a pair of boots? Wait a minute. Pause everything. Hold on. There's a pair of fucking boots, right? That I could use. Let's see. Boots. Dude, the Blasphemy curse shit, it's so 60 per curse is so expensive considering the range is so tiny. Like you really got to invest in some range on that shit. There's a pair of boots that says your shit just goes off instantly, right? Let's see. Armors, yeah, I mean, I have it on my armor. Armor and armor can get it, and amulet can get it. 60's a shit ton. Curse. This is a pair of boots, right? Yes. Oh my god, they only have 10 movement speed on them. That's disgusting. Why can't you use a scepter with demon form? What? What the fuck? Okay, so that's just completely not even on the table anymore then. I'm sorry. What? So you get +5 to your skill level. And that's like that's your damage bonus, right? It's just your +5 to skill level. There's no other damage bonuses involved with that, correct? How much? Is it 16 additional damage or 16 more damage? I don't know if I can. I don't even know if I feel safe trying these boots out. Okay, so essentially demon form is giving you +5 to skill levels and 160% spell damage. Now the cast speed, is that per stack or is that just a flat number? Flat? So here's my problem then. Problem number one is you lose Sigil of Power. Sigil of Power is 52% more damage per single target. Yeah, that's a problem. The fact that you lose your weapon, that's why? Maybe it's just me. I don't think your Ascendancy should be a stopgap between you getting a better weapon. I think it should be. I think they should work in tandem. Because the moment you, I don't know. I don't know how I would give up Sigil of Power for demon form. I don't see it. And on top of that, because you're losing your weapon, you're losing all of the potential mana rolls and mana regeneration rolls that go with that weapon. Which means you're forced to take the Infernal Flame stuff. You have to. I don't know how you sustain realistically. Like maybe if you have a shit ton of mana regeneration on every other piece of gear, but that seems so. What? I had no idea that it ate your weapon. That's. Huh. Okay. if my weapon doesn't work, if I'm like, if like my plus to skill levels and like my spell damage and stuff doesn't work in demon form, there's no way I would take it. Which in that case, that leads me to think that shit. Oh man, I've got to think for a minute now. That just completely threw me for a loop there. Yeah, I've seen the dash. The dash looks really good, but I'm way more concerned about my damage than I am my roll dash, to be fair. Man, do I like look at my stats when I take these boots off, dude. Oh boy. Fuck it, we'll try. We will try. Of course. Just give me this pair. That might be a world, but I don't know if it's a world I want to live in, dude. Especially with with you having one life on bosses. Like, imagine you go into your fucking pinnacle boss and just get tapped because you had no life because of demon flames, and it's just like, Brother, come on, sell me the boots. What are you doing? Sell me the boots. Let's see. There's a 14. All right. Baby's first trade. Let's go. All right, let's see how this feels for a bit. Yeah, how do I go back? All right, let's try out these boots, I guess, and see how they go. Go ahead and throw a quick little socket into those. Maybe put in some I simply don't have the damn runes for this, do I? What's my worst resistance other than lightning? Because I can't put that one in. Fire resistance? Sure. Let's vol them. Sure. All right, let's see how this feels, I guess. Jesus, dude, that despair cost is so wild. Oh no. Jesus, dude. $400 and $440 per cast is just, yeah. Hmm. I'll be honest, as much as I'm annoyed with how my build is playing out, I feel like I have to keep going, because if nobody plays this shit, we don't have the information. And it's like, I feel like I would have so much more fun if I were playing like a Comet Sorcerer or something, but it's never gonna, like everybody's playing that. It's not gonna tell me the information I want. I need to do something real quick. I need to take off my despair from here, because I need to see if I think it was overriding it. All right, I don't want to say this feels 10 times better, but this feels 10 times better than having despair on Blasphemy. Okay, this might be the play. we self-cast despair. And we just have blasphemy. All right, so I've got a couple of things to test here because here's the thing. Yeah, blasphemy nukes the curse, like neuters the curse in half. Like, it literally is cuts it in half. For the most part. Bro, can I get a level 15 skill gem at some point? When do I get that? I need to go do some testing real quick on blasphemy because I think I've had a thought for a while and I need to go confirm it because it could be a major damage difference for Hexblast if what I'm thinking is correct. What I need is a single rare mob that's just slow and undangerous so I can just test some things on it. This is what I want to see. Does curse order matter? That's the first question. I need to think, where can I go find something that's big and that's sturdy but slow to test this on? You know, I don't know the answer to that. I do know I need to take out my damage so I can actually test this without nuking whatever it is I'm trying to test it on, though.
The sheer force of the cataclysm scoured away much of the surface and disrupted what remained. Sturdier than most, ancient precursor towers have been left exposed. You should find one and secure it for our research.
All right, where are we going? Let's see. Magic monsters, rare, probably rare monsters. Ooh, we could go essences. Oh, that's sick. That's hot. Yeah, we want that. Because of that change they did to rarity, we want that. Yeah. Feels a little bit weird that that's on right here, but the rares are over here, but you know. Let's think here. I bet this would be a good place to try because it's got those big statues in there.
Now this is a find. A Baal ruin that hasn't been looted? No one from camp has managed to make it to this part of the jungle and survive. Until now, huh?
Huh. Is that what it's doing? I need a lower level skill gem.
Hey, boss, stop fooling around.
Can I get Hexblast with a level 10? No, it has to be level 11. You know what? Let's just take off the staff. Let's just do that.
I must restrain myself.
That'll nuke me by 6 levels. All right, I need another big statue guy, please. And thank you. Perfect. Despair. Temp chains. Despair. Temp chains. Temp chains. Okay. Well, that's not what I was hoping it did, but okay. I wanted to double check and see just if there was like any sort of logic to the way that Hexblast rip curses off of things, and there doesn't seem to be. It just seems to randomly pick a curse that's on the mob. And my question here then becomes, are we getting a damage buff from the curse when we rip it, when we cast the Hexblast? Like, does the damage trigger before it removes the curse? I guess is the question. Because if not, it'll be really easy to test that though. We just take out the despair. We'll just try it with temp chains, and then we'll try it with despair and see what the damage is. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Took 8 casts to kill that with just temp chains. Now let's try despair. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. Wait a damn minute. Yeah, I can do that real quick. Because right now, that looked to have been about the fucking same. And that definitely shouldn't be the case. Okay, I can't test it on this guy because there's dudes around him. I need a guy by himself, please. All right, let my buff run out. Curse. How many casts was that? That was still like 6 casts, wasn't it? Oh, that's a good point. Hold on. Hexblast. I need to put in controlled destruction. So, because I may have crit during that test right there, which is why it hit for less. All right, I need one more statue. Come here, bud. Actually, let me go kill this thing so it doesn't interrupt the testing. Come on, buddy. All right. 1, 2. 2 did almost all of his damage, all of his health right there. All right, now let's go back to Blasphemy Curse. Come on, buddy. 1, 2. Okay. So, okay. It does appear that even if it rips off the despair, it is giving you the damage bonus from the reduced resistances before it rips it off. 1, 2, 3. That appears to be what's happening. It's the primary hits mostly what I'm concerned is. So what I'm assuming it does is it does damage and then removes the curse. So as long as that's how it works, it's fine. I think what I'm going to do I'm questioning if I actually want to use temp chains or if I even want to use a second curse right now. Because our curse is on the mobs that I care about. The setup that I care about here is that it's 30% less effective on rares and it's 50% less effective on uniques, which, and those are the two that I would care about it affecting the most. And then how much is Blasphemy nuking it? Blasphemy is giving us 40% less effect of curses.
So that's what it's actually doing on bosses, but then that's getting cut in half. So temp change is actually only giving me 7% slow on bosses. I don't know if that's worth 60 spirit. You know, I think I'm cutting one of my curses. I think that's what we're gonna do. I mean, Enfeeble is gonna be just as bad. And I've got a ton of these to spare, so I'm just grabbing Enfeeble real quick. Because I'm pretty sure Enfeeble has less effect on mobs as well. Where the hell's Enfeeble? Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So on unique enemies, it's 14% less damage, and Blasphemy is going to cut that to 7% less damage. Or not exactly 7, but essentially 7% less damage. I could understand it if Blasphemy was big, like if the range on Blasphemy maybe was bigger, but god damn, it's so tiny. I don't know. I think we're dropping in the second curse. Almost certainly dropping the second curse. Because then what that lets me do is I can put supports on Blasphemy or on the Despair. Magnified. What the hell is magnified effect? No, because I need. That's the problem. I have too many things that need the same supports. Far too many things that need the same supports. Now we're running. See that now we're running into the problem that I was discussing earlier, where for clearing a map, self-casting Despair and then self-casting Despair is for the most part just better than Blasphemy because it lets you hit things that like double the range, right? But the problem, I don't know. Maybe we just go double Despair. Maybe this is the correct play. Let me just try this for a bit. We're just going to go double Despair. If I had a fourth link, that would be amazing, but I don't. What else can we put here then? Because is the question. I wonder if I can do this. Could I put this on a blasphemy curse? I wonder. I can. What else can we put here? I mean, I don't, there's only so, I don't, okay. I think you want, I think what you're thinking is that I want my blasphemy to be as big as possible, and I don't. I only want blasphemy to be about as big as it is with one support. Because the blasphemy overwrites the self-cast despair, and the self-cast despair is just superior in every way for clear. And I don't want it to overwrite that. I only want that to be on, that way if there's things near me, I can spam Hexblast without having to cast anything else. If the self-cast despair would take precedent over the blasphemy despair, I would make my blasphemy as big as possible immediately. And I mean, on single target, I would 100%, like if I was going into like a pinnacle boss or something, 100% I would take off my I would take off the support from Contagion and move it on to Blasphemy just to give me a larger attack range. But for like map clear, I don't think that's the play. Because on the map clear, Contagion, because I've got DOT supports on the self-cast despair, the Contagion spreads the curse as things die. And then I've been looking at this too. But I don't know if you get mana high enough for it to matter. Yeah, there's nothing else to put on this either, which is kind of annoying. We'll probably throw Clarity on there. Yeah, we'll probably throw Clarity on there. Maybe somebody will buy that for an X. All right, we need to go back to mapping. I've been sitting out here too long, staring at. I guess we can throw that on there. Whatever. It's not gonna do much, but sure. Where did my arcane tempo? And then we've got open spirit. What can we do with 60 open spirit? Let's see. Nothing. We take blank. Do I have a slot for it? That's another question entirely. I don't have a slot for it. God damn it. I guess we could drop Bone Cage question mark or blink. Oh hey. I'm an Infernalist now.
Not yet.
Note to self, buy a goddamn stash tab for gems. This shit's God, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh no, dude. All right, so those are my boots.
What is it? Indeed.
Oh, you want me to do T2 maps now? Hold on. I got you, buddy. Let's do it. All right, let's see how this goes. See how it feels. See how it feels. Into the Rust Bowl.
What fresh nightmare is this?
Bro, why are we always so feisty when we walk into someplace? Wait a minute. Oh no, that's right. Because I don't have a skill there for that anymore.
Creature.
Yeah, it overwrites it completely. So if I'm in range and I cast my curse and then I leave range. Yeah, hold on. Actually, hold on. Take that area off of there, please. Hmm. Call me crazy. I'm running no Blasphemy right now. Blasphemy might be a bait. Blasphemy might be a bait. Yeah, I'm aware. But if we're on a boss, all I have to do is do that. Turn it off and on. And I don't think it's going to be a big deal since there's not really that many, since we don't have bosses in every map now. You kind of know when you're going into one. Also, ED Contagion actually works properly, kind of, when you have a self-cast Blasphemy, because you've got extra damage to supplement it from the impending doom. Oh, hey, there's a boss. Turn on my Blasphemy. Yeah, that seems fine. Also, Blink is going to take some getting used to, but holy shit, is that night and day. Yo, I'm sorry. That feels so much better than Hexblast on. Wait a minute. Okay, we figured out the tech. We figured out the tech. We only blasphemy for bosses. Yeah, this is the tech. That's fine. We cleared the map. I don't care. Need to get some CDR on that blink. Like right now.
There's it. Speak. Go.
All right. Blink, blink, blink. What can we put on you? Is there like a cooldown support? Yes, there is. Oh, baby. Wait. Did the cooldown not change? Or is it just not showing it? Let's see. Who knows? All right, he said something about a tower. What's going on here? Do we just go into the tower? Maybe not with the rare one. All right, let's see how this goes.
What wonders lie hidden here?
I don't know. Let's go find out. course, I run into chaos resistant blue mobs at the beginning of the map. Eat a dick. Dude, come out of the fucking room, you assholes. Jesus. They won't even move. All right, this is a fucking retarded problem to have. I have to turn on my blasphemy because I can't get to the mobs. Get out of here. What is this? You know what? Maybe I'm crazy here. Maybe I'm crazy here. I could be cooked. I could very much be cooked. But maybe. We just choose not to run despair. Because if we have a different curse here, we don't have to worry about the overlapping anymore, which means we can keep blasphemy on for stupid ass points that, for stupid ass things like that. I guess we would go temp. Yeah, we'd still go temp chains. We don't need this anymore. And then that would let us, that would actually let us put on the ritualistic curse again for the AoE. And then we can Chaos Mastery this. Yeah, I think this is going to be the play. All it took was that one room to make me want to have... It didn't even need to be... What does this do? Oh my god. Yes, please. Oh, we're an occultist now. Get out of here. Nah, we're an occultist now. Holy shit. Can I please have that as an ascendancy? I will give you a lot of... Bro. First crash of the night. First crash of the night. Oh, dude, I go, oh no, no. I lost my occultist. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. Oh, no, dude. That's bullshit. Oh, mad. I'm triggered.
We were one tapping whole rooms, man. Nah, that wasn't rage. That's just sadness. That's just pure sadness. Okay, so I'm gonna be 100% with y'all. This is not a rage moment. I'm genuinely confused as to what just happened, and I need to get the clip. Bro, let me clip the fucking. It's not. Oh, I have to play the stupid thing to clip it. I'm genuinely confused as to what just happened. Wow. Okay, well, we know what happened. Fuck. I got frozen and I was temp chained. And because we have no way to stop. How the hell do you deal with freeze in this game? If we don't have, like, are there freeze charms? You take cold damage, bleeding, cold damage. Are there charms for freeze? Is that how the hell do you deal with that? If you get frozen, I'm genuinely curious. I don't quite know the answer there. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So there is a charm for that. So what do we do until we find one? Just GG go next if we get frozen, I'm assuming? Because that was a little rough. Wow, okay. We go again.
This layout is terrible for ED. Maybe this layout's... Yeah, like once we get into the rooms, it's so much easier to deal with. Holy, the freezing, dude. Like, that shit's so dangerous, dude. I'm starting to think that block or evasion might almost be mandatory. Because I don't think you get a high enough HP pool to be face tanking shit if you get CC'd. I think if you get CC'd, you're just out of there. If you have any, like, any number of mobs around you, you're just out of there. Bro, that is a white mob. That is a white mob that is insta freezing me. That's crazy. Gotta say, not a big fan of this layout in general. Brother. What's that? Wait a minute. Oh, fuck, right there. How did I miss that? That shit is wild. Hey, we're in there.
Speak. Of course.
We need 17x to get another socket on our skulls. Hmm. Quick break. Need some more water. Actually, I just noticed the time. It is about 5 minutes until it's time for me to get my boys up and get them ready for school. So I will be back on in about an hour and a half. Information. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's always nice to have somebody to talk to. Directory has been rough for PoE2. If you're not a big boy. Max, if you're still here on YouTube, appreciate you. And I'll see you all in about an hour and a half-ish.